The name of this video is called Wollongong EB Games is Corrupt. I've been a loyal customer of Wollongong EB Games for 5 years, and I never done anything wrong in that store. The entire life I've been practically going there and buying games and buying special conditions and stuff like that. What happened? I was discriminated in that store by a person who I know who works in there. His name is Regan, and I made a complaint to customer service. I gave them my email and my phone number, and during that time my phone got broken. And during the time when my phone cost me $250 to get fixed and repaired, and I have no email, no phone number from customer service with the complaint. I even specially made a complaint directly to the shop, and nothing ever happened. They never gave the guy a warning, or you know what I mean. And I went back. I went in there, right? I didn't went practically in the shop because I didn't felt welcome in that shop no more. For what happened to me, and when I went back in there and said, why is he not in trouble for this? Why is he not in trouble for discriminating me and stuff like that in the store with the customer too? The customer was on that day, I was discriminated by a customer and a staff member in there, and they never done anything about it. I was a 5-year loyal customer, like a black card member in the store. I spent probably over nearly 20 grand in that shop, and this is the way how they repay me. And and the thing is, why they didn't make the complaint? They had problems with me in the past, and from an incident that happened last year. One of the staff members brought up a sexual conversation. Like, put it this way. A person who's in business, who's a staff or whatever, they are not allowed to bring up sexual conversations to a customer. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what he said to me now. He said, "Do you hate gays?" And I said this to him. Why, are you gay? And he said no, and the thing is, he lied. He said he was not gay. Well, practically he said he was not gay, but he was gay. And I said, no, I don't hate gays, but I don't believe in it. And the dude, because when he was backed up into a wall and I was making complaints for discrimination, when I was discriminated by the same person who discriminated me, and he was backed up into a wall, and that was his, his backup, like more or less he made up this big massive story in there saying I was a homophobe. I didn't said homophobe. If I actually was correct, if I can remember clearly enough, I didn't said homophobe. I said I don't believe in homosexuality, but I don't hate gay people. Put it this way, I listen to a lot of gay singers like George Michael and the Village People on New Year's Eve. And yeah, like, it doesn't make sense. And it's not me, the judge, who, yeah. And he made up a big, massive lie. And now since that happened, and the thing is, this is where they don't make no sense in there. And when I went in there and actually complained about it, right in front of the store, right in front of him too, and they said I was violent in there. I was not violent when I went in there. I actually was very calm and relaxed. A little bit angry, a little bit tense, but not swearing and being vulgar and stuff like that. And they said they had problems with me in the past. And I said, if you had problems with me in the past, why you never spoke to me about it? And the thing is, they can't even properly explain why they had problems with me in the past before. They can't even properly explain themselves why they had problems with me in the past. And this is where it gets really, really good. Now they're actually affecting where I'm going in the store now, in the mall. Well, I rang Wollongong JB Hi, right? I rang them up, right? Telling them what kind of special conditions and collector's conditions on video games you got there. Do you get like the statues and stuff like that? And suddenly, right off the bat, the JB Hi store staff who I was talking to on the phone in the gaming section mentioned me by name. And I said, is this you, Barry? And I said, how do you know who this is? Oh, we've been hearing stuff about you from EB Games. And now, EB Games is now making up stories in JB Hi now to make my life a bit better what it is. Like, for me to even go into that more now. And the thing is, since that happened, I've been harassed by the Wollongong security. Every time I walk around the mall, I get harassed. Not like they come up to me and say, oh, are you stealing shit? No, they just follow me around. And I know when someone's following me around. This security guard, right, when I was there for just to buy a movie, right, don't know what it was, this security guard who works there was following me, tailing me through the whole damn mall. And I noticed it. Like, I practically walked into JB Hi. Practically the first place I walked into was Optus store, like, to get my phone, the phone what I'm using now, because I practically got my phone fixed and repaired. And yeah. And this security guard was like following me around. And he was like standing outside when I was like getting this like phone registered under Optus to get it working where I can talk to people on the phone and stuff like that. And I walked all the way from Optus. I walked out of Optus and he kept on following me, and it's like a downstairs corridor. You can go upstairs, you can go downstairs. I went downstairs and he kept on following me. All the way up to JB Hi and Target. And I just walked out of there because I felt very much embarrassed, like getting followed around by a security guard because of what these people who lie under their teeth, and they can't even prove anything what I ever done wrong in that store once. I never done anything wrong. I never done anything wrong in Wollongong EB Games store. I never done anything wrong. They accused me for being a homophobe. And that's not just it. They even kicked me out because of my religion too. And they even mentioned this by phone. And they said, oh, you talk about your religion too much. And I, like, what the fuck? You kicked me out because of my religion? Because I'm a Christian? Like, wow. It just seems like everything, what I've been getting told by people who had problems with EB Games and stuff like that, it just seems like EB Games is an SJW organisation. Very wrong. And I've been planning to go to court for this, for discrimination and defamation of character. Because I don't even have the money to get a good lawyer or a solicitor. Because you need money for that, and the power and the money for that. And I swear to God, man, I never said homophobe in that store. And that's not like me, man. I don't judge people, man. I don't judge people, man. And the thing is, I don't believe in homosexuality, but I'm not going to go and judge people. It's not my place to judge. That's it. And getting called a homophobe, that's not what I am, man. If I was such a homophobe, right, why do I listen to George Michael or the Village People? Doesn't make sense, does it? Like, seriously, it does not make any sense. And the thing is, they can't even properly explain why they had problems with me in the past. They can't even explain why they had problems with me. It makes me puzzle. It really puzzles me. What did I ever done wrong in this store? I've been buying from you for 5 years. I've been a loyal customer. I even brought back all the games that were stolen, and I even gave you money. And like, I just don't understand. Like, seriously. And this is how you repay me? Making up stories, making up rumours in different parts of the mall? Making my life a living hell? You practically made me crazy. Where I'm practically have kind of like agoraphobia. Don't even want to go out in the society no more. EB Games. This is really disgusting how you treated me as a customer. As a customer who made money for you guys. And this is how you repay me. Making up stories about me. And the thing is, customer service too. Yous are corrupt too. I gave you my phone number. I gave you my email address. Have yous ever reported back to me? Or even send me a letter to say, like, sorry for what's happened? You have not even said sorry to me, what has happened to me. But you let this man get away for discriminating me and a customer too, discriminating me in a store, and him too, one of your staff members. Shame on you, man. Like, shame on you. Like, seriously. You just could not even, you didn't even took my complaint seriously. You more or less written it down, screwed it up, and threw it in the bin and said, who gives a shit? That's how much morals you probably do have for your customers. Like, seriously. Like, shame on yous, man. The way how you treat your customers. And I heard a lot of complaints like myself too. And you've never done nothing about it. And this really makes me cranky to the point. I'm going to upload this on YouTube for everybody to know how corrupt Wollongong EB Games and EB Games customer service is. Now, I can't even talk to EB Games customer service no more. Because I am banned to even ring that phone line up now. Put it this way. I'm not kicked out of every EB Games, I don't think. But if something happens wrong again in another EB Games store, right? I can't ring you guys up because you kicked me out for ringing you guys. You pushed me away. You cast me aside. Because I know why. Because you're an SJW organisation. And you kicked me out because I'm a Christian, and you didn't really like what I said. I don't believe in homosexuality, but I don't hate gays. That doesn't make sense. Like, put it this way, for you to call me a homophobe, that's very, very low. I don't hate people, man. I accept people who they are and what they are. And people making up stuff about people, and that's absolutely wrong. And even making up stuff about people and practically spreading my information to other stores in the mall and making my life a living hell, getting followed around by security guards in Wollongong Mall. EB Games, yous have screwed up big time. And I hope people can watch this and actually reflect on this. Because I know a lot of people who actually been through the same experience as what I've been through. And you have a staff member who's made up lies and slandered my name in Wollongong Mall. Shame on you. And I hope everybody can watch this. See you, goodbye, and God bless you all.